Hey people, I go up in a bar and I lower my glasses and squint my eyes so I can see what they have over there on tap. And so the girl starts labeling. She says, "We got Coors and Bud and Bud Light." And I said, No, I don't drink Bud Light anymore. It makes me want to suck a dick. And so, although that's a very true story, I do this often just to get a rise out of the rednecks that aren't very loyal. But nothing has ever made me want to suck a dick. But I don't know. I'm never going to drink a Budweiser product. I don't trust a company that would alienate the majority of its customers to try to hone in on a new, younger audience. But if you believe that God created all this paradise and then he first thought, I need to put a man in it, it don't matter how much Bud Light you drink, you're already a homo. And so the Bud Light doesn't make you a homo. God created you as a homo. It's plain out in the Bible. God created you as a homo. It's only when you eat of the tree of life that you become a faggot. All the Greek gods, you study Greek mythology, and they all had homosexual relationships. This is where the term Greek and Greece comes from. Greek means anal sex, and Grease is something you use so it don't hurt. And so when the God says, let us create man, he said us, let us create man in our image. So that already tells you that there's more than one God. It was the whole Greek pantheon creating you. Either that or he was working with monkeys, because before this day, there's only the God and the creation, the beasts and the fish. You don't look like a fish. You don't look like a bird. You're most common like a monkey. Homo is a monkey. So I haven't yet figured out how to screenshot while making these shorts. So if you subscribe to the channel and make sure you watch my longer movies on a desktop or a laptop or something, and I'll show you where all this is written in the Greek Bible and show you how to read it. I'll show you exactly where it says, on the day that you eat of the tree of life is the day you come or a faggot. I'm going to cut this off here. Good day.